This video is sponsored by Toast. You can put it in, take it out, butter it, take a bite, and spit that shit back out, because why would you eat just buttered toast? I'll only eat that shit if Jason's in it. Tie-ins and crossovers. There's a real art form to putting a thing in another thing. Trust me, it's the only thing that makes me happy. There's always that cool-ass feeling of finding something like the Pikmin and
Toadstool Tour
and getting all... But what always does it for me is actually well-thought-out tie-ins. And none of that lazy-ass shit like Smash Bros. Just throwing in random characters that nobody even knows, like fucking Donkey Kong. I'm talking like putting Luigi in fucking snowboarding! That's the only reason I have this game. The world of tie-ins is really interesting, actually. For every Darth Vader and Soul Calibur, you get Dole Bananas and Monkey Ball. These weird-ass marketing opportunities give companies a chance to do something really cool or outside of their comfort zone. Another notable example being like how they let you play as fucking Spider-Man in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Would the game be worse off without Spidey in it? No, but it's pretty fucking cool. Pro Skater 3 has Darth Maul in it too, I didn't know that. But no more baby shit like Spider-Man and Star Wars. Let's talk about a man's game. Poker Night at the Inventory. 1 and 2. Poker? I don't even know her! Now, any other YouTuber would probably introduce this subject by saying something like, oh, I've always been a big poker guy. But personally, I can't even spell poker. Before Telltale got their big start in making soap operas with QuickTime events, they made a fuck ton of card games. One of them being a weird crossover poker game with weirdly obscure characters clashing like Heavy, Strong Bad, GLaDOS, Claptrap, Sam and Max, and probably weirdest of all, fucking Ash Williams from Evil Dead. A lot of them are in character too, and even bet some of their belongings, like Ash betting a Necronomicon and Heavy betting is heavy. But it's just such a weird and frankly just random assortment of characters. It kind of feels like your brother gave you some of his action figures to play with, but it's only the ones that he doesn't use anymore, and I think that makes the vibe of this game so much better. Because I'll be honest, I'm not super familiar with some of these characters, and something about that really works to this game's advantage by feeling like a spontaneous late-night back alley poker game. I've always found this weirdly interesting because I have no idea how all these characters even got under the same umbrella. And like I said, it's got Ash Williams. Personally, I wish he didn't sound like Lego Han Solo, but a la fin du jour, I'm a slut for horror tie-ins. So you better believe that I am all over the Mortal Kombat guest characters. Mortal Kombat is a series I'd call myself a more casual fan of. I play it decently often with my family or my friends, but whenever someone tries talking about the story with me, I'm just kind of like, hold up, you did the homework? This series is kind of starting to double as an 80s movie Smash Brothers, and that's kind of what I'm here for. I typically pick up each new title when they go on sale just to see who made it in this time. Terminator, Predator, Rambo, Leatherface, Alien, and probably the coolest of all, Freddy and Jason. In separate games. Yeah, this sucks. Not only do they include the Freddy from the shitty-ass, poopy-ass, fartin'-ass, stupid-ass reboot, and how Jason's design is an original one that fucking sucks instead of just using one of his countless good ones from the movies, but why would you have Freddy and Jason in different fucking games? The Freddy vs. Jason matchup is a sacred fight, up there with Batman vs. Superman, my mom versus my dad, and Godzilla vs. Kong. But because Mortal Kombat never brings back their guest characters, these two are forever stuck in different games. Unless you're a toddler who plays mobile games. But in terms of actually bringing all these classic characters to Mortal Kombat, they're really faithful to the movies they come from. Terminator's actually voiced by Arnold Schwarzenegger, Rambo's voiced by Stallone, Kratos is banned from competitive play, it all runs like clockwork. It's really cool having all these kinds of characters in Mortal Kombat, and for the inevitable Mortal Kombat 12, I'd love to see characters like Michael Myers, The Mask, Master Chief, Ash Williams, Darth Vader, Pete Mitchell, Gandalf, the Giraffe from The Last of Us, Superman, Superman 2, Superman 3, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, a train, Freddy Fazbear, the Smosh Brothers, and a character from The Boys. I feel like a character from The Boys would be a really good fit for a Mortal Kombat game, but I'm not exactly sure who I would choose. I think Butcher, Homelander, Soldier Boy, and admittedly The Deep would all be really fun characters, but for the sake of iconography, I'd pick Homelander. Also, just for the fact that I could actually see Anthony Starr lending his voice to a game like Mortal Kombat, but I think any of these characters would work perfectly. But let's switch gears. Poker? Fighting games? These are simply too mature. We gotta talk about some games more fit for my audience.
Ugh. Hey buddy, what you playing? Oh.
Fall Guys is a stupid fucking game for stupid fucking babies, but also I like it and it's fun. It's kind of like Mario Odyssey, except there's no open worlds, no collectibles, no good movement, and no good music. I played this game when it came out as a PS Plus bonus in 2020, dropped it for 2 years, and now it's free. Because frankly, Fall Guys isn't the kind of game you can just spend money on in good conscience. So as I was saying, that's right, Fall Guys is yet another one of those live service games that knows how to get you by putting things you recognize into the game. But I'll admit, Fall Guys collabs are actually really fucking cool. You could be a bullet. They did a collab with Fatal fucking Fury of all things. Maya was too busty for Smash Brothers, but here she is breasting boobily all over Seesaw. Fall Guys doesn't really base its collabs on what's relevant or popular at a given time and mainly just focuses on whatever would actually make for a good costume. Most recently of all, they did a collab with Sonic. Just a second, and there we go. It looks perfect. Sonic seems like a great fit for a game about racing through an obstacle course. He's the fastest thing alive and can travel at the speed of sound and has saved the world on multiple occasions. A simple obstacle course should be a piece of cake for a guy like Sonic. Yeah, this game is the exact same with or without Sonic in it. Sure, the costumes are cool and the level is neat, but nothing about this collab changes the game. Whenever a collab gets announced for Fall Guys, it's never a matter of, ooh, can't wait to see how the status quo of the game changes. It's more or less, oh wow, now I can play the exact same game with Jungle Book in it. Sure, the sheer variety of the collabs is really cool, but let's say in terms of collabs, I've seen much better. Let me tell you a story. I promise it'll be quick. A long time ago, in the ripe old year of 2018, there was a little game called Fortnite. It was a simple game, but a fun one, filled with magical moments you'd never see in any other game. Now, Fortnite really did make a name for itself with a funky art style, unique gameplay style, and some really memorable and original characters. What the fuck is this? I fucking love Fortnite. I really do, that's not a joke. Over the years, this game has expanded so much, it's kind of insane. They've engineered so many new game mechanics and original characters like Peely, Fish Sticks, Agent Jonesy, Big Chuggus. But you know who I play as in Fortnite? Boba Fett. And on a good day, Harley Quinn. Fortnite has arguably become a bigger and arguably way more impressive crossover than a game like Smash Brothers could ever dream of. Smash has this kind of prestigious nature to it, like, oh, we can't have Chibi Robo, he's not popular enough. Fortnite did a collab with fucking Punked. Fortnite's got The Rock, Master Chief, Kratos, Goku, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Indiana Jones, and Spider-Man, and Iron Man, and She-Hulk, and Captain America, and Ghost Rider, and Black Panther, and Moon Knight. Yeah, Fortnite's got a bit of a Marvel problem. I get that Marvel is basically the biggest thing in the fucking world right now, but there's something genuinely demoralizing about there being so many cool characters out there that can get into Fortnite, and they waste the whole battle pass on the fucking Prowler. And so many of these cosmetics aren't even fucking good. I bought this Ghost Rider glider because I thought seeing Darth Vader ride a fucking motorcycle through the sky would be cool. Sue me. And then I get the damn thing and it does this. Why does it do this? Who was designing a glider for Ghost Rider and said, oh, I got it, he'll stand on it? Because why on earth would Ghost Rider actually ride a motorcycle? So naturally, I used my last refund on it and cried in the shower for 45 minutes. I don't get that refund back until 2025. Thanks, Obama. So yeah, sure, Fortnite has made some really shit crossover items, but let's not lose sight of the fact that this game is responsible for some of the coldest scenarios in fiction. Fortnite is the only game on the market right now that allow you to blow up a fucking semi-truck with a Kamehameha as Darth Vader. Fortnite actually puts a good amount of thought and effort into their items too. They added web shooters and lightsabers, and somehow the web shooters in Fortnite feel better than the ones in Spider-Man PS4, and the lightsabers feel better than the ones in Fallen Order. I actually have no idea how that's even fucking possible, because this game used to be a place where 10-year-olds came to say slurs. This game has built itself up to be the biggest crossover ever made, officially. And I think that's great and all, but why stop there? There's so many great characters and franchises out there that haven't even gotten into the game yet. So after several sleepless nights, I've comprised a comprehensive list of the top 10 characters that I want to see in Fortnite. That's right, guys. I'm making a Fortnite top 10. Unironically. Freddy Krueger. There's a straight up pitiful amount of horror rep in this game outside of like the xenomorph, I guess. And also, I really just want to see Freddy with a shotgun. It's really not that complicated. Number 9 is The Nice Guys. This movie's probably a bit too pornographic for Fortnite, but playing as the Nice Guys in a duos match would be so fucking epic and cool and will never ever happen. Alright guys, I'm gonna need you to hear me out on this one. Political Battle Pass. Now you might be wondering what the fuck is wrong with me, but take a look at Team Rumble real quick. It's red and blue! Just imagine a battle pass with Bill Clinton, George Bush, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and Donald Trump. Y'all got the tier 100 Trump yet? Now tell me that's not epic.
Number 7.
Guys, there's a little known fact about me that I've been bottling up, but I'm finally ready to let the public know about my deep, dark secret. I like Star Wars. It's a franchise filled with some of the most memorable characters ever created. Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, C-3PO, Han Solo, Darth Maul, Princess Leia, Yoda, and Chewbacca. None of whom are in Fortnite. You can really tell who Disney's favorite child is because Marvel's had so many Fortnite crossovers that they're down to... And then the selection of Star Wars skins in this game is genuinely just sad. You start off with fan favorites like Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Boba Fett, and Kylo Ren, but quickly devolve into having characters like Black Chrysanthemum and Zori Bliss. It's not fair! The Last of Us is a game where you shoot people and kill them, so I think it should be a Fortnite. Marvel gets way too many fucking skins, and I think they should slow down on making them. That being said, I want Tobey Spider-Man in Fortnite. Honestly, a couple of months ago, this would probably be in my top 3, but the fact of the matter is that we already have so many Spider-Man skins, and most of them are actually really good. Y'all already know how much I love Tobey, so I'd obviously still drop an easy 20 Canadian dollars on V-Bucks for a skin like this, but I just don't need it that urgently, because there's already what's pretty much the perfect Spider-Man design in this game. Jason Voorhees in Fortnite would be the coolest fucking thing since my wallet. Once again, you guys know I love Jason. I even get to look at him in the eye while I edit this. So I would suck a dick and kill my roommate to get Jason in this game. But I already know what you're gonna say. Isn't Jason a little too violent for a game like Fortnite where you shoot people and kill them? And I gotta say, I'm way ahead of you. Instead of giving Jason his machete as a harvesting tool, give him a sleeping bag. I mean, of course, there's a body in there, but nobody has to know. He's just in a silly, goofy mood, swinging a sleeping bag around. I don't really know what they would actually give him as a back bling, because personally, I would love if they gave him Pamela's head, but they'd probably give him, like, a Crystal Lake sign or some stupid shit like that. Now, I was also thinking about which Jason design would fit best for a skin, because frankly, I don't trust Fortnite to make an original design without it looking like that goofy-ass Mortal Kombat one. I mean, ideally, they'd give us every Jason, but that's straight up just not going to happen. So I'd say pick the FVJ design, since it's the most cleaned up Jason's been without looking like a total doorknob. So with my sales pitch concluded, this is pretty much what we're looking at here. Now get to work! I haven't gotten the chance to talk about this on the channel yet since I've been saving it for a rainy day, but I really like Stranger Things. While I'm not completely on board for the direction this show is heading in, there's still a big ol' hefty place in my heart for this show and its characters. Speaking of its characters, I want Steve Harrington and Robin Buckley in Fortnite. This game already has some Stranger Things skins, but gosh fucking darn it, I want some more. I was originally gonna put these two separately since I want one more than the other, but then I realized that if one got added, the other one probably would too. I think there's a lot of potential with these characters. Steve would obviously have his bat and a bunch of outfits like his Scoops Ahoy outfit, his Season 2 outfit, his war outfit, and maybe even his risky business costume. And Robin can have a comically large ice cream scooper for a harvesting tool and can have her Scoops Ahoy uniform or Jill Valentine outfit or academic scholar outfit and her family video uniform. This is like a no-brainer collab for me and would probably be one of the easiest purchases of my life. I've done a lot in my professional YouTube career so far. I've collaborated with other creators, I've made deep dives on movies that I love, I made a 40-minute holiday special, but nothing, and I mean nothing, has been as genius as what I'm about to present. Breaking Bad Battle Pass. Originally, this was gonna be at like number 4 or 5 on my list because while having someone like Walt or Jesse in this game would be really cool, it just wasn't enough for me to put it over some of the other characters I like. But then I went to my thinking place and realized that this could actually be the best thing to ever grace the gaming world. So in this hypothetical of mine, Fortnite does a full season with the theme of Breaking Bad. Kind of like they did with Marvel, except it's actually something good. So I've designed a full Fortnite battle pass solely filled with Breaking Bad skins and items. At its core, Breaking Bad is a story about change. Seriously, watch a bunch of Breaking Bad bonus features and take a shot every time Vince says,
We're going to take Mr. Chips and we're going to turn him into Scarface.
I have alcohol poisoning. So for every page of the battle pass, there would be a different Walter style, starting with the live action Ned Flanders from season 1, and eventually getting to the tier 100 with Walt's look from Felina. The skins you could get from the main battle pass would consist of Walt, Jesse, Mike, and Hank.
Do what you're gonna do.
With each of them having a bunch of different styles and outfits. I'd like to see some back bling like the pink teddy bear, a Saul Goodman billboard, a bag of blue meth, Brock. Every battle pass has that extra part that gets unlocked like a month into the season, and personally, I'd give that to Gus. He could have his Los Pollos Hermanos style, a bucket of chicken back bling, a hard-ass loading screen, a box cutter harvesting tool, and the style from Face Off with half his face missing. Why can't this be real? Another thing that every battle pass has is a page with a bunch of useless shit to collect to customize a dumb-looking character. And I'll admit, I was having trouble with this section while thinking about this battle pass, and then it hit me.
Better call Saul!
Saul Goodman is the perfect fucking character for this. He's famously one of the snappiest dressers ever, so naturally you'd be able to collect shirts, ties, blazers, hairstyles, and even a black and white switch to turn him into Gene. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, this idea is so good that I'm actively hurting my own feelings by remembering that it's not real. Number 1 is Family Guy. Now, I'll admit, normally I would try and give a nice, conclusive wrap-up at the end of a video, but honestly, I don't feel like it. Oh,